Hi, and welcome to the first May garden tour. Right here is a beautiful second year of rhubarb plant that is thriving in its location. Very anxious to harvest some of that soon. Now, this is a border that I've done that is one plant chives, next plant garlic chives, and alternates all the way along because here in the spring, we're going to be getting the pink chive blossoms very soon. And then come later in the season, we'll get white flowers on the garlic chives. Now I've tried to do something different here. This is how our garlic is planted in amongst the raised beds. I was trying to make like little half moons so we could have like little vignettes like in between each one. That was baby cabbage that you just saw. This is choy sum, and the flowers in the center are are wave petunias that are blue. Now these poor little guys, well, they look like poor little guys. They won't by tomorrow, but they were planted today and just watered. So I should have done the tour not after they've been watered because they look kind of fledgling. These are our garden peas, snap peas, excuse me. And oh yeah, there was turnips in there as well, root parsley. Everything will perk up though in like a day or two. I just wanted to show you how we've come now. These are Brussels sprouts, and we planted them near the center so that because you know how tall they get, so they will get tall, and the garlic will be out long before those are very big. This is grenade cabbage, which is a Chinese cabbage. That's a very skinny, thin Chinese cabbage that I'm curious to grow for using to make kimchi. And this looks worse than it is in real life as I go back and look at this. These are some of our onions that actually I think are doing better than they appear to on camera, because I think, again, we had just watered everything in because we were hitting a very warm day today. So we wanted to make sure we kept everything nice and damp for it to grow through. Now, on the left, we just passed by quickly some shallots that are a little overgrown. And that last plant there was 1,000 head kale that's come back for some reason. Shouldn't necessarily come back, but it has. So we have some cilantro, some arugula that's looking wonderful, some spinach that's coming along. These were starts I purchased because all of my seeds were going to, they went to flower almost immediately. These are those small white turnips that are so nice just in a salad. Golden beets have done better than the bull's blood beets or the Merlot cabbage. And I'll be reseeding that next week because it was too hot today to put seeds in the ground midday. You know, it was just too hot. So we'll fill that in next week. This is the other bed that's moving along great. We've got some broccoli rabe that should be starting to produce something very soon. These mini broccoli went in today. These are also a sprouting kind of broccoli. We have some Bedfordshire onions. And these ones that look like they've already gone to seed, they have not. These are a choy sum. And you eat the flowers as well as the leaves, so they will just continue to flower. Very pretty. Then we have some purple bok choy in there. A little bit more broccoli rabe, and we have a row of shallots. Moving on to our asparagus bed, we added these strawberry plants just this week. The asparagus is doing beautifully, but the strawberries are June bearing, so we will be able to get those out before the fronds get too large. This will be a pot of lettuce leaf basil. Very excited to use that for sandwich wraps. I think it'll be great fun and taste delicious. This is the way we're planting these buckets up for this year. They have ever-bearing strawberries on the ramp side of the deck, and then on this side they have a mixture of lantana and geraniums, and those will fill in no time. Look at these stunning tulips, bordered with muscari. This is some of what's left to plant, so we have a few more things to do. This is a lettuce vertical planter. This one is filled with herbs. Some of my favorites, some of the favorite oreganos, thymes, chamomile. We have dandelion up there, and it's really there because it's supposed to bloom pink. Did not do that last year, so it has come back. So maybe we'll see that this year. And there's some little rosemaries down at the bottom. Just going to give you a quick peek of some of the things that I've done. To the side of the house, we've expanded the raspberry bed a little bit. That's a new one. It's not showing signs of life yet. These last two are coming back from last year. And this little guy was also a bare root plant. I'm kind of excited that we'll have a nice bed of raspberries for this year. This is a bed that has never done well, and we decided to make it more of a rock garden. And all of a sudden, all these bluebells showed up. I don't know how they got here. I guess the squirrels delivered them. I have to thank the squirrels. And these are the tulips that are in the front of the house. I think these as they age, will turn more of like a caramely brown. We did some work in this top bed. Planted some impatiens up here, and a few more of the heuchera. Here's another sweep of those beautiful tulips. I just love tulips. It's like the start of the season. And where those 3 sticks are, there is going to be 3 cinnamon ferns. Husband happens to love ferns, so I'm planting some ferns for him. I do hope you enjoyed this quick tour of what's happening in our gardens. My name is Audrey, and this is Real Food Comes Dirty. Thank you so much, and next week there'll be a much more complete video because there'll be so much more to see. Happy gardening! Bye!